Surprise! It's bunker time. Welcome back to 60 Seconds. I wanted to redo this with a new mic, hopefully sounding remotely better, somewhat, give or take. Alrighty, let's get into it. I don't remember what our last max day was, but we'll see how far we get today. Astro Citizen. Okay, things we need to prioritize. Food and water, definitely need, but... Okay, there's the gun. There's this thing and the lock. Water over here. Okay, we're gonna go briefcase. What was it? Fuck. Click, 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 click. Okay. We get this. Good, good, good. We're just gonna run in here, get this flashlight. Boom. And then the gun. Boom. Throw that shit down there. Okay, we have some food right at the cusp of everything. A Boy Scout guide and some cards. That's phenomenal. We'll pick up one of the food just while we have a chance. Oh my god, that's halfway, halfway, halfway. Okay, we gotta get the family. Gotta get the family. Get her big ass. Okay. 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 How big is mom? Mom and Timmy? Come on. Come on, guys. Get in my pockets. Get in the shelter. Okay, food and water. Okay. Oh, fuck. Wrong side. Okay, we are not... Oh, fuck. We are not looking so good on food and water. Okay, okay. Okay, but we got some things, I think. Goodness, I was just kind of grabbing whatever. We got the gas mask, we got the briefcase, we got a padlock. We didn't get any medicine. I don't even know if there was medicine. I didn't see any. I guess we got a ton of soup. All of us made it to the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. We vaguely remember stashing some things in this shelter because there was no room for it upstairs. Turns out our mess can really work in our favor. Well, looky here, one of us must have hid this in a suitcase a while ago. It was lucky we took that suitcase. Our shelter full of cans, we'll eat from cans, we'll sleep on cans, we'll even talk to the cans. Some of us already do, and there's barely enough water for everybody. We will have to ration it strictly. Nobody's eaten today. You maniacs, you blew it up. Ah, damn you to hell. That's something we should have told our neighbors when they blew up our barbecue last spring. Those were good times, even if they wasted perfectly good barbecue. Okay, day one, easy peasy. A little bit of radiation creeping in. What we make of today will be our tomorrow, so let's make it right. Mary Jane seems fine, Timmy is okay, Dolores is okay, Ted is okay. No rations today. I think we should wait. Spiders have been operating under the assumption that they have all the same rights in the shelter as we do. Let's use that. Bless me. Goodness. Use that bug spray. Day 3. If there is one thing that can drive spiders away and stop us from climbing up on furniture, it's the bug-killing spray. It was right time to unleash the deadly weapon as the results were excellent and eradicated 404 of those little bastards. We even found a little water bottle stashed in the corner. It was a good day. Okay, so everybody needs water, which is good because we just got another water bottle. Looks like the area is still irradiated. We've always wanted to throw a party with a huge cake. For some reason, it never worked. One time we were promising a great cake. It turned out it was a lie. That was a disappointment, but we weren't glad. Glad? We're definitely getting cake when the radiation clouds are gone. Okay, still radiated. I think we go maybe day 5. Our relocation is probably something we'll have to discuss after we get out of here. Mary Jane is fine. Timmy's fine. Ted is fine. They're all fine. We wish we could just leave. Sitting out here with barely anything to do is driving us crazy. Maybe play with the 2 different games I got you guys. Learn Morse code with a flashlight. Okay. Hopefully the time to leave will come soon. Mary Jane seems to be fine. Timmy's fine. Dolores is fine. Ted is fine. I guess I don't need to feed them today. The contamination of the town is still strong. We are not alone. There's a huge hairy bunny beast that seems to be hiding in one of the pipes. It has been poking its head out, eyeing our measly food stash. We can't let it get to it. We can't let it be in here when we sleep. We'll use the gun. We don't have any ammo, so really, I mean, if it breaks, which it did. Our cans are saved. Too bad for the hairy mutant. Guess we're still on top of the food chain. Good for us. The gun blew up when we used it, as guns do every time. Ted should drink something soon. Yeah, okay, so they all need water. Interesting, they don't need food. I mean, I guess we could just feed them too. Just feed them twice every so often. Confined spaces are not a very friendly environment. We quickly got into an argument over trivial things. If this keeps on, we might find ourselves in a nasty place. Yeah, one of us needs to go out. The phone's ringing, though. There's nothing better than the quiet after the storm, or was it the other way around? Mary Jane isn't worried. Oh, good. Timmy's making the... Okay, everybody's fine. They're all kind of going insane, I guess. Day 7? Didn't expect to get a phone call so soon after the atomic bomb. Timmy's our phone guy. We're going to have him go answer the phone. Timmy's fine. When we answered the phone, we could hear the gasp of release from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town on Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope to get back to us. We're afraid from Timmy. Mary isn't worried. What does it say? Oh, he came back from the wasteland. Gotcha. Everybody's fine. Everybody's fine. Okay, so we still can't go out. There isn't a lot of space down here, and we can smell everything. One of those wall bricks got loose today and revealed a hole. We felt pretty sick. It's the smell coming from the hole. It's terrible. Should we investigate and remove the source of the stench? Yeah, better than just getting sick anyway, right? So somebody's... No, nobody got sick. Huge. We looked into the hole, fearing something might come at us with claws, fangs, or some other mutated and sharp body part, but nothing happened. Instead, we just found a dead rat who was trying to break into a can of tomato soup. He failed miserably. We have a feeling we'll be luckier than him, so we confiscated it. We gave the rat a proper burial in an empty can. He deserved that much. Everyone has to drink. Okay, one more water bottle. It's not going to be irradiated. I mean, not irradiated anytime soon. We really miss the life we have. The space, the sky, the food, more food. We wish we could go back to the time before this damn bomb dropped. We're going to load up. We're going to send out on day 10. Everybody's still fine. What we make up today will be our tomorrow, so let's make it right. Mary Jane is okay. Timmy's okay. Dolores is okay. Ted is okay. Everybody's okay. I think we send the main mofo out. Why can't we? Oh, wait. If we take the briefcase, then we can take a bunch of stuff. We send him out on like a huge run. I think we can survive. Yeah. Okay, let's send him out with like a bunch of stuff. See if he survives, because we like might not need that stuff. Yeah, we should have food and water in here now, but... Okay, everybody's fine. Ted's out in the wasteland. It's difficult to keep our spirits up in this situation. We do hope this whole mess will be over soon, or else we might end up in a place much worse than this cozy shelter. All you guys gotta do is stay alive until Ted gets back. Because hopefully Ted will be back with some shit. Being stuck in such a tiny shelter would make anyone a bit apathetic. We need to stay calm and await rescue. Surely they're coming for us, right? We should get Mary Jane something to drink, Timmy something to drink, Dolores something to drink. Okay, we can only drink one more of you. Oh. We're just gonna have to chew on the roaches that are in the trash can. Are we sick? Nobody's sick? That thing is huge, and there goes another one. Roaches everywhere. We're doomed. We already feel all dirty. Everybody's hungry. There's never a good time to go out into the radioactive wasteland, but it comes of necessity in this new world. We thought it would be a good idea to make this happen sooner rather than later in a planned trip outside. Before we could make the third step beyond the shelter doors, an unknown creature started growling at us from the darkness. We only had moments to decide what to do, and I guess it was get eaten by this radioactive monster. Nope, everybody's fine. Oh, there's a little roach down here I didn't see before. We felt it was too risky to face whatever horrors awaited us in the shadows. We did the same thing any sane person do and shut the door. The creature might be gone the next morning. Mary Jane is fine. Timmy is fine. Dolores is fine. We knew very little about what is going on outside. It'd be a good idea to find out more, maybe discover if anyone can help us with safety, but the radio is nowhere to be found. You guys didn't want to help get shit in here. They say ignorance is bliss. Another day without a clue what is going on might not necessarily kill us. Everything. Oh. They all need something to drink. I'm sorry, guys. Let's keep Dolores alive. Fuck the kids. Mary Jane didn't utter a single word today. It's very odd. Maybe someone should find out what's going on with her. Yeah, check in on her. Somebody's home, and he brought a ton of soup and a radio, but we don't have a suitcase, and he destroyed 2 of the items I gave him. Should be a good story, though. Nothing solves problems better than an honest conversation over a hot beverage. We don't have the latter, but talking alone seems to do the trick. Ted has safely returned from his voyage with only the Boy Scout guide. When walking aimlessly among the ruins, it's not unusual we're drawn to places we knew and loved, even though we weren't specifically looking for it. We found ourselves in front of our favorite bowling alley. The bar didn't have much to offer, some rotten salads, a bunch of burnt peanuts, and for some reason a cowboy hat. We were happy to find a secret stash of soup cans under the rubble. The staff room was almost intact and nicely decorated. On top of a beautiful rug stood a table with a radio on it. Such a lucky find. The gas mask was ruined. Flashlight was ruined. He lost the suitcase. Everybody is fainting. Ted is hungry. And let's keep Timmy alive. Oh boy, yeah. Somebody else has to go out. Oh, the cockroach we can deal with the Boy Scout guide. I don't think that hurts it. Okay. Victory is ours. The riches lie defeated. Oh, this glorious day for all remaining humanity. Humans are the dominant species once again. Mary Jane is fainting. She needs water, despite dire consequences. Timmy's fine. Dolores, yeah. Ted's hungry again? I mean, it sounds like Dolores is going to die without water, so... Oh, we don't have any more water, though. Let's feed them all. Send Dolores outside. With the Boy Scout guide, I guess. On she goes. Oh. And Mary Jane went with her? Mary Jane found out she's not getting any water and got furious, stormed out into the wasteland, shouting over her shoulder, "We'll regret this." Looks like the good Boy Scout he is, Timmy is making the best out of the situation. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Ted is hungry. Ted should drink something. Sleazy looking traitor. Yeah, well, I don't even care what it says. We will give him the soup. Please give us some water. He gave us a fucking cat. He gave us the cat. Everything's okay. We have the cat. I'll read it. Fine. As soon as the door closed behind him, the traitor, the bag, started violently shaking, emitting screeching, hellish sounds. Terrified, we backed up against the wall, thinking when finally the beast escaped, it turned out to just be an angry house cat. The feline gave us a menacing look and promptly sat down in the corner to clean itself. Its collar says Sherikov. Is that its name? Yeah, they're gonna die of dehydration. Guess what? We already found ourselves our very own Fallout garden. We've got a bunch of mushrooms growing on the walls, one big enough to be eaten. How about we prepare a mushroom feast? Don't even dare eat those mushrooms. We have enough food. Just flies for some reason? Okay. We may be hungry, but there are some things we will never eat. Wall fungus is one of them. Yeah, Timmy's gonna dehydrate. Ted's gonna dehydrate. We don't have any water. We're gonna hope Dolores comes back. What the hell are those sounds? Are they coming from the goddamn walls? They're driving us crazy. How about your old man teaches you how to play cards? Dolores is home? Ted's dead. Ted played cards too good. She got a new flashlight and bullets. Too many days without water took its toll on Ted, and he died of dehydration. Dolores, you didn't come back with any water, babes. I just said send fucking Timmy out. Yes, radio for help. Bring us water. Timmy, don't be... Timmy's gone. Timmy's dead. Timmy's insane. Government's coming to fall. Oh, Dolores just needs to eat something. We just survive with her? Can we? Day 23. Dolores looking a little goofy. Dolores, you ain't looking so good, babes. Shirikov sure can take care of itself, but we can't wonder how much of its self-made cat it is. It just so happens that we found an address on its collar. It's unlikely that the owner is still alive. Yes, go check the address. Come on, crazy lady. Come on, crazy lady. She's still alive. She's next to her dead husband. Before we reached the end of our street, we were stopped by two men wearing black coats. Okay, so she needs to eat. I'm sorry I'm not reading all this. I'm gonna start reading all of it now. We wish we could just leave. Sitting down here with barely anything to do is driving us crazy. Sorry, I'm just like eager to find out what happens next. A lot of blah blah blahs. She is still alive. As long as we're safe, we can't stay down here. Yeah, I'll feed her again. There's been some radio chatter about an airdrop. We cannot go get it because Ted fucked up our mask. The end. She's gone. She's gone. Timmy's not coming back. It was too dangerous to go out there without any protection, so we decided to stay indoors and listen to the radio. The static is so relaxing. To our surprise, we found Shirikov back in the shelter this morning. We're not exactly sure why or how it came back. Is it our good care it appreciates, our kind hearts, optimism, or just a stockpile of soup cans? Only time will tell. If only we had a few drops of water, we could have avoided dehydration. But unfortunately, we did not. We held out for 26 days. Okay. Aiming for 30. Aiming for 30. Aiming for 30. Okay. We didn't get sick that time around. I don't know what to do. Okay, so there's the gun. There's the book. There's a harmonica, maybe? Okay. Oh, radio. Give me this. Give me the radio. Give me the cards, and then give me Timmy. Okay. Oh no! Oh no, I messed it all up. I messed it all up. Oh my gosh. Okay. Come here, big girl. Give me the can of soup. Coming back for that axe. Throw the shit in there. Oh my god, this is going horribly. This is the panic I imagine I would feel if there was a nuke coming. Exactly this amount. Come on. Let me... I picked up a map. Okay, I didn't even see the map. Family members, probably another thing we should be getting our hands on here. Oh boy. Oh fuck. Dolores and the gun. Come on. Did I not get Timmy? Or I got the girl. I think we got it. I think we got it. Or we got as much as we're gonna get. I don't think I got any food. Oh boy. That is so difficult. Panic striking. Okay, we got enough food for one feeding. We got a lot of water. All of us made it to the shelter just a second before the blast. Can't remember the supplies we left in the shelter. Not complaining. We probably should have stocked it better anyways. Little padlock. We don't have much food. No one's complaining yet. We canned suit extravagant dish. 1 minute it was all fine, and the next we were at each other's throats. How did this happen? This is insane. We need to get a grip on ourselves if we are going to survive this. Let's just sleep on it. We stopped arguing, but for how long? There isn't any new news bothering Mary Jane, Timmy, Dolores, and Ted. I'm not giving them anything. I'm going to start sending people out immediately and just see what happens. What's that sound? A galloping horse? We rushed to the door and we were greeted by two men dressed as though they'd come from a medieval fair. We identified the source of the sound. One of them was holding two rocks and hitting them together constantly, while the other was skipping and pretending to be the rider. They said they were looking for some antique cup that they'd lost and said they would be more than grateful if they could check our map. Of course you can check our map. Don't tear it up though. Didn't tear it up, see? Everything's fine. Oh, we can click on them. They're all just thirsty. Okay. We were way too impressed with their medieval outfits to decline, so we showed them our map and pointed our location on the I'm gonna start over. We were way too impressed with their medieval outfits to decline, so we showed them our map and pointed at the location of our shelter. They quickly found their bearings and rewarded our kindness with a set of checkers that they swiftly rode off. Or ran off. We hope that they find what they're looking for. Alright, everybody needs water. Hey, Purse. Let's send Timmy out. Send Timmy out. Timmy, I want you to go play shows. Hey, baby, don't get my microphone. Send him out with the harmonicals. See if he can make something of himself out there in the real world. Our radio seems to be making noise. It was always better when things are calm. Luckily, nothing new happened to Mary Jane today. Oh, it's just Timmy went out to Wasteland. Dolores is okay. Ted's okay. We stumbled upon a weird signal when changing frequencies today. We're pretty sure that this lays behind a terrible static and screams. You could hear a voice speaking in a foreign language. Oh dear, what if it's the Soviets? We should probably listen to it, but what if it's about the children? They're all dead. We check out the radio signal. We were relieved at first when we figured out it wasn't the Soviets we heard. Turned out it was the Canadians, which isn't that much better either way. They're foreigners, and we couldn't understand what they were saying. Not a word. How disappointing. Those Canadians, dude. What language they speak? Everybody's fine. Excuse me. Person. Always in the way. Is Persephone. We thought it'd be a great idea to have some role-playing fun and create our own shelter theater group. We called it Thunderdome. We spent the rest of the day trying to write a script for our performance. We almost got into a fight over it and decided that it would be best to play something simpler. More radio static? We played hide and seek. The longest we were able to hide were for 10 seconds. And that was only because the light went out for a moment. Everybody's... no, Mary Jane is hungry and watered. Water is all Dolores wants, and Ted wants water. So you're hungry, but you guys want water. Interesting. The problem is simple. If we don't wash our helps, we'll get seriously sick. We are not risking that again. Oh my god, dude. Timmy's back, and nobody's sick. Timmy's tired. He looks like a 40-year-old man. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. If we could survive a little bit longer, dirty ears wouldn't be much of a problem. Just to be sure, dibs on the gas mask. We were afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. Unfortunately, the search was futile. We gained nothing from the excursion. Cool. Okay, so Mary Jane needs water. Timmy needs food. Or just wants something to eat. Wait. Hungry? Ted's fine. Dehydrated. So hungry Timmy, hungry mom, dehydrated Mary Jane. Hungry Timmy, hungry mom, dehydrated Mary Jane. Ted is fine. Oh, another phone call. Mary Jane, all you, baby doll. I believe in you. She's alive. Alrighty. When we answer the phone, we could clearly hear the gas release from the caller. Blah, blah, blah. The line got cut short. Mary Jane made it home. Timmy should eat something. Hungry. Hungry. Okay. Timmy's hungry. Ted is hungry. Pack up for a new expedition. Mutated rodents are attacking our supplies. We're not sure if they're rats, feral bunnies, or just mutated hamsters. Let's use the axe. Okay, axe is fine. Our cans are saved. Too bad for the hairy mutant. Guess we're still top of the food chain. Good for us. Mary Jane is fine. Timmy is hungry. Dolores is thirsty. And Ted is thirsty. So you're hungry and thirsty. You're thirsty. You're thirsty. Okay. I guess you're just going to be hungry every day. Okay, and we're going to send Mary Jane out with the gun. There's no way that goes poorly. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Mary Jane with the gun. Timmy's good. Dolores is good. Ted is good. Is that correct? He's tired. Sleepy boy. We're either going. We're gonna get the little cockroach. No, oh, cockroach is fine. We decided to get rid of those spiders with our bare hands, feet, or whatever other body part we could use for lethal anti-spider attacks. Unfortunately, we've underestimated their chances. They're very fast. We all achieved to get tired, but maybe we'll have more luck of it next time. Okay, so they're all tired. Ted seems to be doing all right, even though the world has gone to a crappy place. They're just sleepy? No, they're not even actually tired. They're just had a little fun. Decided to peek our head out for the minute and see if the store was around the corner was still standing. We were about to step out when we heard a growl. We're going to go right back inside. Okay, still no Mary Jane. It was too risky to face whatever horror. Timmy is thirsty. Dolores is thirsty. Ted is thirsty. Ted, you're the strongest. We were about to go to sleep when we heard scratching from the door. At first, it sounded like an angry rat trying to eat the damn thing. It sounded like an angry rat was trying to eat the damn thing. We soon discovered it was something much worse. Someone is on the other side of the door trying to pry it open. We need to act. Throw a padlock on that bitch. Can't believe you just... Okay, so we defended ourselves. We didn't think that that small padlock would stop them, but it turned out to be just enough to discourage the unknown attackers. It seems that they gave this whole break-in a fair shot, but ultimately gave up and left. Too bad that the padlock is in no shape to be used again. We need to think of other ways to fight off bandits and other soup-hungry barbarians. Dolores is hungry. Ted is about to, we'll just feed them both. Whatever. Open in the name of freedom, came a shout from the outside of the door. We weren't sure who claimed to be representing freedom, but we could hear it was a group of people, probably armed. Anyone who introduced themselves like this were probably planning to kill someone in the name of freedom. Should we open it? Why not? You know, it's only been 13 days since a nuke went off. Let's just let these bitches in here. She makes it back and everybody's alive. We regretted opening the door the minute we saw who was standing on the other side. Dark faces, rifles, and determined looks of a band of teenagers. We're doomed, we thought. Then, out of the blue, one of them asked us if we were with the Reds. We've never supported the Red Sox, so we confidently said that we weren't. The tension dropped immediately, and those nice young people gave us 2 bottles of water. They also told us that have no fear since the Wolverines are around. We're not sure what Wolverines have to do with all this, but we took their word for it. Plus 2 water, nothing made us happier to see Mary Jane return from the surface. We were cautiously exploring the neighborhood when we got cornered by a scary-looking thug with a shotgun. The odds weren't in our favor until a crate fell out of the sky and dropped right down on the bandit. Excellent timing, government aid. Someone forgot to fill the water crate with something to soften the fall. As a result, most of the water bottles were shattered. Luckily, a few of them survived. That should be enough to keep us going for a bit. So much for our rifle. It got damaged during the expedition. Mary Jane is hungry and tired. Timmy's fine. Dolores is fine. Ted needs to eat and drink. But he can drink now. And Dolores, I think, is just hungry. I mean, excuse me, Mary Jane is just hungry. Ted, if there's anyone who can rescue us from this hellish situation, it's the government. Of course. Everyone hates them till you need them, right? What do we have? We made contact. The military is out there and they're coming for us. All we need to do is wait patiently. The soldier with a boring voice was very specific about this. Help is on the way. We just need to wait for further instruction and keep our radio in working order. Okay, Mary Jane's hungry. Water for Timmy. Dolores is thirsty. We still don't have any food, but we have so much water. Ted is going to go outside with... I mean, with what? None of these things seem to actually help. I don't know. Like, it's never like, the axe came in handy because I chopped down a tree and made a bridge. Like, uh-oh. She's sick? You sicky? Oh, no. Mary Jane's diet could use a little bit of food. Could we spare some water? Mary Jane has been asking about it all day. She's contracted an illness. Timmy's fine. Dolores is fine. Oh, boy, we don't have any meds. We'll give her some water. We thought it'd be a great day to have some role-playing, and they all fight over the Thunderdome. Oh, come on. Okay. Mary Jane's gone. We couldn't spare any food for Mary Jane. She eventually reached her boiling point and fucking left. Timmy's fine. Dolores is fine. It's high time we stopped wondering about what was going on and started listening to the radio. Yes. I can't believe you haven't been doing that this whole time. But let's turn on the radio. You guys are fine. Are you still tired? We were able to get a weak signal and tap into some government's emergency announcing. And guess what? Great news. The fallout outside is mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now. Timmy prefers apple juice. They're both thirsty. Sleazy looking trader carrying... I'm sorry. I can't. I want the cat, but I can't get it. Day 19. No Ted. Are you fine again? Hell yeah. Timmy's fine. Dolores is hungry. Sorry. Grandparents always told us to never buy anything sight unseen. We are not about to start now, nor do we have any food to give him. Wasteland is full of surprises, like the man on the other side of the door knocking, claiming he's willing to offer a lot of decent ammunition. A lot for decent ammunition. Shall we trade? Let's give him checkers. That's ammunition, correct? Everybody started laughing. They give us soup! We offered our checkers instead of ammunition. The visitor was quite confused and tried to explain to us what ammunition is. We pretended to understand nothing. It was very amusing until he left with our checkers board, asshole. Ted returned safely from his voyage. On the edge of town, there used to be a big parking lot. Now it looks more like a junkyard. Most vehicles are completely wrecked or burned down. We figured it was still worth checking out. Seems that the bomb interrupted someone's picnic. Thankfully, they were big fans of tomato soup, and the indestructible cans were scattered all around the parking lot. +2 food. Timmy is hungry. Dolores is hungry. Ted is very hungry. Eat up. We have food now. A note we found on the door today was a real surprise to us all. It was not signed, but it says to whoever wrote it has been observing us for a while and believes we're the right kind of people. They instruct us to send a single unarmed representative to meet today at midnight to find out more. Ted. I know you're a sleepy boy, but you go out and meet the people. Day 21. He's still alive. Though you're all banged up? What's wrong with you? Fatigued? From what? What did you do? It's true. It's all true. There really are others just like us. We arrived at the rendezvous unarmed, on time, and we were greeted by a friendly-looking group of survivors. They're being led by twins, a brother and a sister, who seem to be friendly enough. They asked us some questions and promised to stay in touch. Ted safely returned. Timmy doesn't need much, but he should drink. Timmy is pretty fatigued. If there's anything we need, it's water. Okay, so we need water for you. Hungry. Thirsty. Okay, so water, food. Seems awfully quiet outside. Maybe it's safe, maybe it's not. We found some mushrooms, and we are not about to eat those mushrooms. I don't know. I will eventually in some run, but not this one. Okay, we may be hungry, but there are some things that we will never eat. Wall fungus is one of them. Timmy is good. Dolores is good. Ted is hungry. We're going to send Dolores out with the axe again. And hope she comes back eventually. I'm going to knock at the door. Like the good scout he is, Timmy is making the best of the situation. Dolores took the thing. Ted needs to eat and drink. You would expect the post-apocalypse to be a time of peace and quiet, since, you know, most of the people aren't around anymore. Yet here we are with someone at the door. When we opened it, we encountered a strange-looking man in a blue jumpsuit who asked us to trade him a water chip. A water chip? What the hell is that? Yeah, I'll give you a water bottle. Let's see what you give me in return. What's wrong with you? Hey guys, go to sleep. Right? The visitor wasn't very happy that we didn't have a water chip, or that we didn't know what that was. He did help himself to the water we offered him and explained that the chip is of utmost importance. Before we learned anything, he left the wasteland. How about getting Timmy something to drink? He doesn't look well. Ted is still hungry. Well, that's ass. Okay, we're not giving that guy any more water. Dang, we don't have a flashlight to signal the military. Okay, we're just tired. Why are you guys still so tired? The signal has to wait. Besides, what do they know about flash? The signal has to wait. Besides, do they even know how much flashlight batteries cost? Especially in this economy. Especially after it was wiped out. Timmy's okay. Ted is fine. We woke up to a dripping sound today. Noticed there was leaking from the pipes. The green liquid looked innocent enough, even though it ate through our table, the chair, the floor. Patching up that pipe is probably a good idea. Use the gas mask. And it's fine. That's good. Some radio static. Problem solved. Timmy is hungry. Ted is thirsty. Okay, we have a sip of water left. Okay, so Timmy didn't say a word about it, but when he was outside, he scratched his hand on a wire or some other rusty piece of metal. His wound is not looking good. We need to do something about it. And there's nothing we can. Knock at the door. Yeah, Timmy. Poor Timmy. The best medicine for any sickness or injury is to clench your teeth and ignore it. That's what our grandpa always said. Of course, she's dead now. Grandma always said, of course, she's dead now and has been for a while, ever since she got that nasty frog bite at the fine age of 25. Timmy prefers juice, but he wants water. Ted is fine. We'll get you some water, buddy. That's the last of our reserves. Okay. Stranger pushed a rusty wheelbarrow filled with all kinds of goods. Stopped by today. Yeah, get a little bit more water. Oh, I guess that was our selling. After making the trade, the man packed up his things in his wheelbarrow and departed. Before leaving, he uttered something about how bandit activity nearby and how dangerous the area is. Nothing to report on Timmy. Ted is doing okay. Sometimes a sudden urge to play an instrument takes us over, to create beautiful sounds we shared with the world around us, to sing and play and have cute mutated animals come to our feet and listen, like the post-apocalypse Snow White, shall we? We shall. Fucking finally Dolores is home. Be careful what you wish for. After a few minutes of playing, a small group of mutated cockroaches jumped out of the cracks in our walls and started moving to the rhythm of the song. They ran around in circles and shook their little antennae. It would be adorable if they weren't so disgusting. What are we supposed to do with them now? Dolores came back with the axe. And the med kit! Oh, phenomenal. We spotted an unknown group of people scavenging in our neighborhood. They had lots of bags and backpacks. Too many, even. They were really busy and didn't notice when one of their backpacks went missing, with a little help from us. At the bottom of the backpack, underneath a dozen or so pieces of women's underwear, we found a first aid kit. Timmy is sick. Dolores is hungry, but I don't think we have literally any food. Oh, we have water. Anybody thirsty? Ted is thirsty. We're gonna heal Timmy and definitely pack up for another outing. Christ, okay, I thought The funky roaches haven't really left us. To be fair, they aren't causing that much trouble. They even seem to be relatively friendly and curious. Just this morning, when we opened our eyes, we saw them standing perfectly in a line right in front of us, as if they were waiting for something. I mean, what am I saying yes or no to? The funky roaches haven't really left us. To be fair, they aren't causing that much trouble. They even seem relatively friendly and curious. Just this morning, when we opened our eyes, we saw them standing in a perfect line right in front of us, as if they're waiting for something. Yeah, check mark. Disco Roach, make them dance? They were waiting on him to play a song! If you can't beat them, join them. We figured the roaches are craving more of our music, so we fulfilled their unspoken request. They started joyfully prancing around again, creating fun shapes in the floors. Then all of a sudden, they all left in one line. We thought the show was over, but they soon came back in a group carrying supplies on their backs. Mutated, strong backs. Insane. Looks like we made some new friends. Disgusting, mutated, radioactive friends. Cool. Timmy needs water. Timmy is cured. Dolores is hungry and ill. You're thirsty? Is that what that said? Yeah. Let's send Timmy out. Thank God she brought back that med kit. That's day 30, by the way. In case you didn't see, that's day 30 right there. Day 31, Timmy went out in the wasteland. Dolores is hungry. Water. Yeah, she wants food and water. I don't blame her. She's sicky. The siblings are back. Their group has growing bigger with each passing day as they picked up tired and hungry survivors and nurse them back to health. However, so far, they only have one tent and will soon be overrun of space for everybody. Right now, they're scouting the town, looking for a good spot for a bigger camp. They could really use a map. Take it. Oh, they didn't even take it. Hell yeah. We were happy to see them again. We quickly handed over our map and pointed out several locations that might have been worth checking out. They left before it got dark. It still got a few hours of scouting at daylight. But they said they would definitely be back again to share some news and a friendly chat. We hope they find a good place. Maybe we could visit the camp when it's ready. Dolores is hungry. Ted is thirsty. That is the last of the food. It's so easy to escalate silly arguments when in close quarters. It doesn't help. We were chatting, and then suddenly we were fighting and fighting. Let's just hope we'll get over this soon. Okay. We could barely sleep after all that arguing. Let's hope that won't happen again. Dolores is hungry. I'm sorry, Dolores. We can't do anything about that. Okay, but we're getting radio broadcast, though. Some things are better left untouched and unknown. Whatever's behind that door will have to stay there. We also stacked some furniture against it. It's just to be sure nothing comes through it. Dolores is hungry. Dolores is thirsty. Ted is okay. Shine your boots and hoist a flag. The army is on the radio again. They're telling us to get our flashlights ready to signal their aircraft to be flying over our area later this evening. If they see our light, they'll know where to look for us. Fuck. We are not getting the military. These twin cultists, though, seem cool. Dolores, I think, is about to die. The signal has to wait. Besides, do they even know how much flashlight batteries cost? Blah, blah, blah. Dolores is hungry. Ted is thirsty. Oh. Accidentally double-clicked there. Timmy's home. And he brought food and water. But left the axe. Still, it's better to be safe down here than dead up there. We were afraid for Timmy, but he has come back from the wasteland and is safe now. Our little trip to the surface might have been spotted and followed. We should be more careful next time. During our expedition, we stumbled across a half-ruined wall with some half-burnt painting on it. We quickly realized we found the ruins of our local museum. Normally, we would never enter an establishment like that without a ticket, but desperate times call for desperate measures, and we jumped over the turnstile without looking back. In front of the museum canteen, we found a box with some water bottles in it, probably left there by some delivery company. The delivery company is probably out of business now. Our guess is that it was blown out of the market. +2 water. We were hoping for some sweets or snacks, but all the museum canteen had to offer was tomato soup. Those poor tourists. The gift shop was in a sorry state. While it was standing, the whole place was flooded with souvenirs and junk, or both. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. The only useful thing that we found was a padlock. Phenomenal. Timmy is hungry and tired. Dolores is hungry. Ted is hungry. Feed everybody. I guess we'll just wait. We stumbled upon the remains of a abandoned shantytown. Someone or something tore it down. Incidentally, amidst the rubble, we found a cat licking its paws nonchalantly, surrounded by blood and dismembered limbs. As we made our way back to the shelter, the cat followed. We can now hear its paws impatiently scratching on the hatch. Shall we let it inside? Of course! Sherikov! Dude, we're about to hit day 40. If we can survive 3 more days. When we opened the hatch, the cat jumped in and marched around the whole shelter, sniffing all of us, every wall, corner, empty soup can, and piece of furniture. Finally, it picked a quiet place, sat down, and let out a deep sigh before taking a 12-hour nap. Its collar has Sherikov etched into it. What kind of name is that? Timmy is hungry, Dolores is thirsty, and Ted is fine. Timmy is hungry, and Dolores is thirsty. I know you are. You're so sick. Yeah, if Dolores thinks she'll survive. We're a regular family, so we have the occasional argument or two, but it was never as intense a fight as we just got into. No one wants to speak to each other. Let's just hope it won't last long. Is Ted sad now? What is that? Why does he look like that? Thirsty, hungry, thirsty, sick, and fatigued. You're going outside. Enough arguing. There are more important things to do. Timmy is hungry. Okay. Food, water, water. You're going outside. Food, water, water. I don't like that they're not in the same order as they are. It's about time to choose someone to go out. All right, Dolores. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. None of that I would take with me. Especially if the gas mask is no help. Random bottle of insecticide showed up. While playing in the shelter, Sherikov stumbled upon a small wooden box that inside of it, behind some loose bricks, it contained some useless memorabilia and an old can of bug spray. Okay, Timmy's fine. Does that say Timmy's... No, Timmy's hungry. Never mind. Ted is doing all right, even though the world has gone to a crappy place. You're so hungry. What is that? It seems like a distant rumble. It's getting louder. And why is everything shaking? Oh god, it's a quake. Grab something and hold on. No. Go outside. Go outside with the gas mask. Okay, that's 40 days. Everybody's fine. Our radio is fucked up somehow. That was actually an earthquake. So I did think, like, a vehicle was coming. That's really bad. I wish I had saved the radio. I was actually more okay with losing the gas mask. That sucks. Okay, but these guys are fine. Tornado salesman found his way to the shelter. We remembered him from the apocalypse. We came over with a bunch of leaflets and tried to convince us to join something called Astro Citizen, but we refused. Now he just wants supplies and says he can reveal some state secrets in return. Give him some water. Oh no, Ted is sick. We are generous, so we shared our supplies with him. He tried to make us believe that America was a working space station. America has a working space station in orbit, or rather he had, since according to that guy exploded when the bombs dropped. How convenient. A working space station. What a joker. He was probably so hungry and dehydrated that his brain started playing tricks. Ah, Ted's allergic to the cat? What a pussy. Yeah, Timmy wants something to drink. I bet he does. Oh, we do still have more water. Boop. Friendly group came today saying that the camp is almost complete, but they need a few more items to make the place really worth living on. It's mostly about the children. There's a bunch of them in camp. They only need entertaining so far. It's the sad ruins of their home. The group is collecting toys to keep the children happy and stop them from running off to the wasteland. Well, we've already, you know, Peter Pipered some cockroaches, so we don't think Dolores is coming back from the surface. It's been too long. Fuck. Not only are their musical instruments fun, but it's also historically significant. The harmonica was the instrument of choice for several American presidents. Let's hope that the kids appreciate it and treat the mouth organ with the respect it deserves. Oh boy, we do have a little... Okay. Timmy's fine. Ted is hungry. Ted needs food and water. Oh boy. We'll send Ted out if we can. While trying to pet the little devil, we found a little piece of paper on its collar with an address. Yes, yeah, go check the address. Okay, Sherikov's gone. We grabbed our new fluffy friend for a little stroll through the wastes, only to immediately run into a couple of gentlemen dressed in trench coats. They said that Sherikov was theirs. Despite the dire circumstances and all the trouble, Timmy is being very brave. Ted is fine. Did that say Ted is fine? I'm just kind of saying that. Yeah, Ted is fine. Ted. I believe in you, Ted. But you can't be getting Timmy all sick. Just Timmy here. Ted is gone. Timmy is thirsty. The trash of ours is getting disgusting. Good news is an appetite, so we're saving some food. Yet for some reason we would like to tidy this mess up. The green cockroaches, blah blah blah. Bug spray. We dodged a bullet this time. That is, if the bullet was a huge, hairy, 8-legged, glowing head roach. Hopefully we don't have to deal with them again. To our surprise, we found Sherikov back in the shelter this morning. We're not exactly sure how or why it came back. Is it our good care that it appreciates our kind hearts, optimism, or just a stockpile of soup cans that we do not have? Timmy's hungry. A young singer approached to our shelter this morning, encumbered by 2 different guitars, a big backpack, and weird contraption holding a harmonica on its face. He asked for some supplies in exchange for a folk song or two. Do we want to share? No? Dude, day 46. No way we make it day 50. When we learned we couldn't share with him, he got really angry. First, he tried to torture us with sounds from an unplugged electric guitar. When that didn't work, he tossed some instrument at us and walked away. We tried to put it back together, but it was still broken into pieces. How could you, mister? It was a tambourine, man. Like the good scout he is, Timmy's making the best out of the situation and is fine. During the night, we heard some suspicious sounds coming from behind the door. When we peeked out in the morning, we saw a leather suitcase that had no address on it, but we were pretty sure it was meant for us. Should we open it? Got nothing else to lose. It's another Sherikov. No, I'm kidding. Damn it, the gift was booby-trapped. There was nothing inside it but some junk. As soon as we activated it, it exploded. I should have known that. I think that happened before, and now Timmy's all fucked up. Curiosity almost killed the cat. Sherikov found a tiny wire sticking out from the ceiling and pulled it down. Plaster and debris fell onto the table, topped off with a big meowing fur ball. What is this thing anyway? Nobody remembers it being there before. The cat might be angry if we take away the wire, or we could leave it. Let's examine that wire. Oh? Ted came back, and he's fucked up, though. We grabbed the cable and followed it to a rusty old truck parked in the neighbor's driveway. Upon opening the door, we were confronted with two men wearing huge headphones who looked extremely surprised to see us. They wiretapped our shelter when we were asleep, and they were listening to everything we said. We gave them hell and marched back to our bunker. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. It might sound paranoid, but we think someone followed us. Let's just hope it doesn't happen again. When scavenging for supplies, one should check every possible corner, even if it doesn't seem promising. With that in mind, we ventured off into the ruins of a local bank, hoping to find something more than piles of useless pre-apocalypse coins. It looks like the bank was robbed just before the blast. The vault was cracked open with saws hidden in teddy bears. Who does that? Anyway, we can see that they wanted to rob. We can see why they wanted to rob it so badly. The place was filled with tomato soup. How did it end up here? Maybe the mail had it delivered to the bank instead of the food bank. We found a shopping bag on the floor next to the counters. It contained a couple of rotten bananas, a hand cream, a pair of bunny slippers, and some bottled water. Just one. But that's okay, we only have two people. Treasures have been limited. This is how they guard the place. Unacceptable. In the guard room, we found skeletons of two individuals who seemed to have been playing cards when the bombs hit. Good thing we kept all of the money in a really good place. That is our special cookie jar in the kitchen. Those guards didn't provide much security here, but their cards will contribute to the high quality of the shelter. Of course he destroyed the mask. Timmy needs water. Ted needs food. They're both hurt pretty bad. But I think we're going to make day 50. The agents who are spying on us are now at the door and they want to explain themselves. Yeah. Tell me what's going on. Day 49. Everybody's alive. Everybody's alive. I mean, not everybody, but everybody that was the day before. They briefly waved some sort of ID cards in front of our faces and told us that they are top secret government agents on a mission. The wiretap wasn't to spy on us, but rather this cat. It's suspected to be a Soviet agent. They're willing to let us into their super top secret government safe house if we help them with some of their top secret missions. They assured us that they'd contact us again with more details. Despite the dire circumstances and all, Timmy is fine. Ted is hungry. Stay hungry. I mean, I don't want to send out Timmy. Timmy's going to die. This is day 50, though. We haven't survived day 50 yet, but this is day 50 right here, as long as Timmy doesn't die. Ted might. Timmy's good. Ted is still hungry and thirsty. Just try to keep him alive. Yeah, we'll prepare to send Timmy out. Wouldn't it be fantastic if we could just get out and leave, walk to the surface like we used to, smell the fumes and pollution? Ah, that set of freedom we miss. That's day 50, though. Weird we didn't get an achievement. I figured we would. Still, it's better to be safe down here than dead up there. Timmy has been talking about nothing other than water. He should drink something. Ted is getting worse and worse. Either we do something about his wounds or he is done for. So, if Ted's about to die and I send Timmy out, I don't think he's coming back. But it's, I think the only chance we have here, since we can't send Ted. I think Ted dies right here. We have a knock at the door. No, Ted's not dead, but I don't think we can be going exploring. Timmy's hungry. Ted is about to die. Yeah, I'm not sending Timmy out. Someone is at the door. We cannot hear what they're saying, but they have been banging like crazy. Maybe it's good news. Maybe it's bad news. We're at the end of our life. Open the door. Oh? Did we win? Hold up. For so long, we thought that the world would really turn into a cruel, unforgiving, and hopeless place, but today our views on that were challenged when the siblings and a few other people from the group visited us with an invitation to come and live with them in their freshly built, fully functional camp. This is our chance to live a normal life again, being between friendly and good people, taking care of each other during the good and the bad, and uniting together against the evils of the wasteland. This is an emotional moment for us and time to leave our dark but cozy shelter in a way to brighten the future. Farewell, our humble little home. We're starting a new life today. 53 days in the shelter, and we won. Bada boom. Bada bang. We survived. We're experts at surviving the apocalypse, and if a nuke were to hit anytime soon, you call me, okay? You call me. Like, subscribe.